Young Thug is going through it with these jail phone calls being leaked. In front of looks of it, there's plenty more to be dropping real soon. And Wack 100 said he has another 38-minute phone call getting ready to drop very soon. Make sure y'all hit that like button. No, I need a quick 100 likes. Once we pass 100 likes, I need a quick 500 likes, bruh. So make sure y'all tap in on that like button. Hit that hype button. That's brand new. So hit that hype button. Subscribe if you new. Roll to 30,000 subscribers real close. So tap in on that subscribe button. But Wack 100 broke down one of Young Thug's phone call where he was talking about Lil Baby. And he broke down bar for bar and elaborated on what's really going on with Lil Baby. And it's a $150 million deal Lil Baby was allegedly offered.
How and if Lil Baby, who was Wham, stop a deal? You're in contract with QC. Those deals are already established. Respectfully, Wham is not an owner of QC. Hello, Thug. Do you remember? Wham comes after the Migos and Rich the Kid and all these other people that already been there. QC already had his owners. This is no shot at Lil Baby because this ain't out of Lil Baby's mouth. But Lil Baby did not own QC. Therefore, there's nothing Lil Baby could have done to stop the owners of QC from selling what they own. Gunner can't stop Thug from selling YSL. You get what I'm saying? Now, Gunner just turned in his last album. He's gone. But let's say 3 years ago, Thug wanted to do something. They're going to say, how many? Well, Gunner owed me 2 more albums. Okay. That's been generating what? And his other catalog generating what? Okay, cool. We guesstimate that value at this much. Gunner couldn't stop Thug from selling. He still would have to turn in his 2 albums. He couldn't go nowhere and do no more business and release no more music if he didn't. These are the real facts of how the music industry works and this situation works. Just because I'm saying something, if he can't put it in front of you and break it down, don't believe him. They don't know what they're talking about. Let's keep it rolling.
The people only buying your label because of Wham. They not buying your label because of Migos with the bread. Only ain't making no money, huh? Watch out.
Only buying your label because of Lil Baby. Again, this ain't no shot at Lil Baby. I love Lil Baby. That's nephew. You guys do know what catalog means, right? Catalog is the old music that continues to make money by way of publishing, by way of getting licensing out, by way of stream, by way of people wanting to sample. So QC was not just based on Little Baby. Was Little Baby the hot thing? Yes, he was. Was he the new thing? Yes, he was. But the other artists, the other music that has been generating prior to makes money. By this dumb out, the only money over there being no Migos and the other City Girls with Drake song, they got hits over there. That's streaming and happening, both foreign and domestic. Don't listen to this dummy. Dummy, maybe he don't understand his own stupid. For you to say the whole deal was based off, no, Little Baby was a factor. Other music is catalog music. It continues to stream. Publishing is happening. Sampling is happening. Radio spins is happening. All these things are happening. Right? This would make whack because these other broke this down this way, but we're going to keep on going with this Bozo's conversation.
Nigga in the red. You know what I'm saying? Like, one or two of them bought this anyway. They get 15, 20 million and they little hard earned money. Bought that. So you them two got all them anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
Okay. Now, only one dude that brought himself out his contract, and that was Rich the Kid. I'm going to say the number, 600,000. They didn't want to find him because he did some disloyal. Rich the Kid, that's my little partner. They felt like it was too much friction. Interscope wanted him. They sold the contract to Interscope for $600,000. Who then brought themselves out their contract for $15 million? It would have been plastered all over the internet. Who? Or are you just talking? The same way you talked about Drake on them 28 minutes and cut his throat like a dog after he looked out on your attorney fees and put $1 million in your pocket when you paroled. Can't nobody trust you. I can't wait till that 21 Savage come out. And guess what? We got another 38 minutes on your just working out the deal. Let's keep moving.
Man, you 100%. I wouldn't ever do that. It's solid. He really solid. In this world, it's really, really solid. He not gonna cross you out. I ain't doing none of that. Scooter Braun DM'd him, said, yo, bro, let's have a meeting. He told Scooter Braun, Brian P. Scooter Braun like, yo, ain't no need to Brian P. Wham like, man, I don't really be doing that with Scooter Braun. He told Wham that, Wham like, I don't really be doing no business with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's my big homie, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never doing that with bro. Like, shout out part of everything I do. Scooter Braun like, okay, cool. He stopped him Wham and hit P. P went straight and took the meeting without Wham. Hey, I talked to Wham on the phone. I said, what you think he gonna give you out that money?
Don't give a what you talk to the artist about. If the artist is in contract with QC, who do they have to talk to? You can't go double contract an artist while he in a contract. The only way you could possibly do that is if this artist is in a contract with a label as a solo artist. And that label didn't put no stipulations that if this artist was to enter a group, it's to be controlled by them. And this dude say, hey, we want to put you in this group over here. Y'all remember when Birdman did the Rich Gang with all these and Rich Homie Quan and all that? Birdman had to go to 300 and get a release to do that. He had to go to 300, get permission, get a release, give 300 day cut to do that situation. He couldn't just do that. 300 could have came in and claimed the whole. Thug is under contract with 300. Let's keep it going. He is crazy as a. Let's keep it going. Get away with it because most people don't know what the they talking about anyway. They don't
I don't
know.
really be doing no business with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's my big homie, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never doing that with bro. Like, shout out part of everything I do. Scooter Braun like, okay, cool. He stopped him Wham and hit P. P went straight and took the meeting without Wham. Hey, I talked to Wham on the phone. I said, what you think he gonna give you out that money? I said, you think he gonna give you 75 million or 100 million? He like, I'm like, be always real. Do you think he gonna give you 75 to 100 million on that deal? Be always real. He like, I don't think that will right like that. But Scooter Braun off of Wham 150 million. Scooter Braun told Wham, I want to buy your rights, so I'm gonna give you 150 million. Wham said, I'm cool. I gotta bring P to the meeting.
Okay. Question, y'all. Let's just say this conversation happened. Lil Baby told him right. I can't sell you my rights. Why couldn't Lil Baby sell Scooter Braun if this, which I know is not true, we're gonna act like it's real. Why can't Lil Baby sell Scooter Braun his rights?
Because QCP on
There
him.
you go. So this how he talking and twisting like, but if you don't know, see now I'm giving the world an understanding, an elementary level understanding on how this works. So you can see that this just talking. Of course, well, in order for me to do this, I gotta bring my label who owns my rights. You gotta negotiate that with them. I can't sell you if I wanted to. I don't own them. I'm signed already.
And he signed to More Than Peace. So you got a couple going on.
That's a fact. I ain't gonna get into that, but he's definitely split between two labels. Let's
Yeah,
keep
we're
going.
gonna leave it alone.
Man, that nigga went straight around Wham and called Pete and bought the whole label from Pete. The whole conversation started from Scooter Braun trying to buy Lil Wham, trying to buy him out of the deal too. He wanted to buy Wham out of the deal. Like, I want you to be with me. Wham like, shit, I talk to Pete. I'm brain, gotta talk to Pete about that. Man, Pete crossed that red eye, worst way. I'm on the phone with Wham, he just like, man, Scooter Braun tried to have the same deal with me, the same meeting with me. I tell you, I ain't really doing that without Pete, you know, I'm just solid. Man, Pete go take the meeting without Wham and get the jump business done. Of course, the nigga get the business done for $300-400 million for sure, but goddamn, bro. Wham said, I know he ain't finna give me $75 million. I said, you think he'll give you 50? He like, hell no, I don't think he gonna come out no 50. He gonna try to play some game. Why would I tell you? He gonna try to play game. I'm like, damn, bro, that's crazy. Crazy that you didn't know it. I knew I was talking, but I just wanted to hear what Wham was saying. Like, what you think he gonna do? Wham like, I don't know. He said he probably try to come with 10-15 million. So they're like straight try. Man, that's when the problem come in at. Y'all supposed to have a real problem about that. Real problem about that. Yeah, man. He'll be alright.
Now, let's ask ourselves, what reason does Thug have to even be speaking on Quality Control's deal of them selling their label?
Because he a pillow talking bitch.
And you sitting there jealous because I want to come buy your label. But it wasn't like it was going around the internet that Lil Baby's upset or this or that. What reason does this have to even be discussing this with his woman about this man's deal?
Pillow talking, pillow talking, pillow talking.
What conflict? How do you conflict with this? I'm trying to understand. Okay. It ain't like this article came out, Lil Baby's upset, Lil Baby and QC at odds, or none of this type of shit. Came out, QC, sold, boom, boom, boom. It was a win. Everybody like, nigga did your shit, boom, boom, boom. Meanwhile, this nigga in the house, this out why he shouldn't have sold what he did to Lil Baby. We ain't heard Lil Baby say one time what it to him. We ain't heard nothing. I'm trying to figure out, like, what's your reason for having this discussion and you being so disgruntled about this man's business? Everything you saying, we ain't heard Lil Baby mention, say nothing about nothing. And guess what? Lil Baby has since then dropped the album and toured up under QC. Again, the contractual obligations don't stop. And guess what QC and them did? Made sure in that cell that they still continued to run the label so the artist that's on the label didn't feel no difference and no shift in change. QCP, Coach K, and their team still runs QC actively. So what the f you talking about?
I told y'all it was gonna be more phone calls dropping. And Young Thug was in there over 3 years. So you can just imagine the amount of pillow talking he was actually doing while he was down. But if y'all haven't heard, it's another phone call that got leaked with Young Thug going at Kendrick Lamar. And he giving his opinion on the Drake and Kendrick beef.
The person that gets a Kendrick versus King is Baby King, and that's like his cousin or his nephew or something.
Right. You getting out to this, man, what the heck you doing, crazy? All that fake, I ain't getting no rapper song. You liking them type.
Why?
Yeah, I don't want to do no feature. Why? Why you don't want to do no feature? Why wouldn't you want to do a feature for a superstar? Like, you ain't like got Street calling you for a song, you know? Like,
yeah.
You really got Lil Dirt calling you for a song, Lil Baby, Thug, real superstar calling you for a song. Why wouldn't you do the song? We number 1, 2, thinking. You know, it's just like, I don't be understanding that type of stuff. Never be bigger than Drake, ever in life. Be bigger than Buddy. Buddy gonna do it right. Buddy for better. You know how many great change? How many cut their family because of Buddy? Just like Stretch. Kendrick. Yeah, you're a superstar. You don't ran up you a few hundred M, but you ain't put nobody on though. You see what I'm saying? You ain't even put Keem on. Cause them doing this, they doing that.
Right.
Put somebody on. It's okay to run you a few hundred M's up, but who you help though? You ain't really help nobody. It's the saying. You did all that, nigga. You ain't help really gaining no fans off of you. Keem ain't big. Keem love. He can't say no. Watch out. Like, man, watch out. I truly believe you do a song on me, Wham, Dirt, Moneybag, Savage. I truly believe we'll have your dope trending, like, cause it's gonna be like people in the real world, not the rap world. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be real players, some type of people like you. You gonna get like the real streets and the real people. You gonna get the East Coast. East Coast like you really trying to keep all the blessings to yourself. You really trying to keep everything to yourself. You really sit in the studio and work on the album and don't put nobody on the album. Like, nobody? You ain't gonna bless nobody? Like, but it's like, you supposed to be Wham, Dirt, Savvy. You supposed to be calling us like, hey man, I want y'all. I'm on some players this time around. I'm on some players shit. I don't know though. You need to be crazy.
Right.
Yeah. Hopefully he do the song though. If you don't, I ain't really giving no that.
We'll still be good.
Yeah, over good. Continue being rap, man. You know what I'm saying? Continue being rap, man. Stay supportive.
Yeah.
Put my album cover or something, man. Stay supportive, man. All that. I ain't posting no pictures. 6 feet. Watch out. All that. I don't get no of that. I guarantee you, your first post you post, 1 million or 2 million likes. You can get out in the next 16 years. You not finna get on here and get no 100 million likes on your post. You're not Kim Kardashian, man. So whatever you call yourself doing with your internet, and if you just want to prove like, oh, I won't be on the internet, what is that proving? What they do? What would you do? Instagram is meant for pictures, man. Post your picture, bro. Or just delete your Instagram.
Right.
Yeah. I think it's the rarity, though. But, man, have fun with that.
I haven't seen a shift like this happen ever in life. Young Thug was praised for not snitching and staying down, and then boom, he gets exposed for being a rat. He told his brother to snitch, and he gossiping and fell out with QCP. Rumor is he pillow talking on 21 Savage in that unreleased phone call. I don't think Young Thug can recover from this one. Since he came home, he not dropping no music, and to me it's probably trash. Reason why he not dropping no records, like, let's be real, bruh. He went viral for wearing a dress and acting like a female. But this the new generation we living in, I guess. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section. And make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's get the video to 100 likes. Once we pass 100 likes, 500 likes. Once we pass 500 likes, 1,000 likes. Tap in on that hype button, bro. I need y'all to tap in on that hype button. Subscribe to the channel. Roll to 30,000 subscribers. Real close, 29K. Real close to 30K. Clip Reacts Reloaded. To the next one, another one. Gone.